So guys, the situation is that there's no washing machine here. There was an old one, but it broke. Actually, when I tried to help and clean, it just totally broke. So yeah, now the father is out to try to make it repaired. I hope it will work. Amen. Because a new one is expensive, and it needs to be not too big, small, so it can fit here, so the door can open. So it's not the easiest task. So we hope it will get fixed. Very cheap, very easy. Hello, amen. Because we travel also with backpacks. So one thing is you want to help clean out a bit here and wash a little bit, maybe stuff around. But we also only travel with backpacks, so we don't really have any clothing, Dima and me, and we don't have money just to go buy a lot of clothing. So it is what it is, guys. Yeah, but this is the situation for now. Hello, everybody. Dimos is tired in bed because he was working all day yesterday with his father, and I needed a day in bed to be sad, cry, pray, read. You know, one of those days, you all have them. So he was working with his father all day last day, and today he's still in bed, and I'm gonna start make some breakfast, and I'm gonna try to wash some of the last pans I didn't finish when I was cleaning the stove. And then maybe I'm gonna try and find a way to make a vegetable soup or something like that. So when his father comes later and Dima is done resting, they can get some soup that hopefully tastes good. Hello, amen. But now some tea and breakfast. This vegan sausage actually tastes good. And all natural ingredients, I think. Wow, no need to kill animals, guys. Taste some vegan stuff. Some is sucks and some is great. To be honest, this is great. I really hope his father doesn't mind, but I'm gonna clean this fridge one of these days. Because look, guys, some of the stuff looks like it's been here since the Soviet times. But yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything away, just clean it all, I think. But I'm still not finished with the pots. So Dima ate this yesterday with mushrooms. I think it's good too, by the way. I do like to put some fruits in my tea. It's healthy and gives a bit taste. Look, the cucumbers, they're just like different than the ones in the supermarkets, at least in Denmark. So they are more filling and seed filled. And guys, if you have vegetables that look like this, you can just cut off the worst part. I'm even going to use this. I'm just gonna clean and cut all this off and this. And that might be not nice to eat fresh, but when you cut the worst parts off that are obviously bad, you can use it in a vegetable mix soup. It's not like meat. If meat is spoiled, you're gonna get very sick if you eat it. Vegetables, it's way different. And vegetables, they have like this talent, they just go together. No matter what kind of mix of vegetable you use, it's probably gonna be edible. Cheap food. Don't waste food. Amen, guys. Look, guys, this half kale, no need to throw it away. And because there is sour kale in the fridge and there's so much kale, I think I make it like a heavy soup, a bit like BIGOS style. And here we, of course, sort the garbage. Plastic here and bio here. And there's a lot. Call me crazy, Papa. Papa says, even though he says my dog shouldn't be able to be vegan, he says, just put this stuff out here. Because hungry street cats actually eat from this. So, not much goes to waste here. Or birds also. And yes, guys, thank you for the 3 people who supported. We have ordered something for the store, so it's gonna be cleaner and nicer to go in and out. But I'm glad I learned the story. I'm not gonna wash it. I'm not gonna throw it away, because this was where Dima's Papa's dog used to lay and sleep. So we're just gonna put it away somewhere. He wants to save it, so it's gonna be good. Because he also uses it to isolate. It's very cold out here. The door is not really isolated, and that's not like really a building, just like something his father built. Like yeah, it's very now isolation, so it's very cold out here. It's nice to sit here in the summertime, he says. That's why we're gonna clean this place up, so it's gonna work in the summertime again. But yeah, he also uses this so the cold doesn't come too much in here, where it's a bit better isolated, and there's heating system here. So we're just gonna, yeah, we cannot just put something like yeah, I loved in Poland, many aunties had like pearls or something shiny hanging, but that doesn't isolate, so I understand the concept. So we bought something for winter isolating system. It's just gonna be plastic, easy to clean, and opening in the middle, not in the side, especially for doors. So we hope that will be great. You guys, here Dimo's father already has made some great homemade sour kale, and we're gonna put a bit of that in it too, with fresh canned sour kale and good like soy sauce and spices like paprika, salt and pepper. And then instead of using meat in it, we're gonna use the leftover mushrooms from when I made scrambled tofu a few days ago, and maybe we're gonna put a bit in of that, but I think I will keep it plain, plants and healthy. Let's see what the end result will be, because I cook as you know, I just run with it. And I'm just gonna put the onion and the champignons and the carrots on the oven, and let it stew a bit in a bit oil, because it's an oil pan. I don't want it to burn, but I want it to, yeah, be nice and like get a bit of burn before we put the rest in. Yeah, it's just like it was at grandmother's house. Now, which one is this? Is this the one? Who knows? Is this the one? Maybe not. Is this the one? Nope. You're gonna try this one over here. This one, I'm pretty sure is this one. Nope. Maybe it's not turned on. Możesz pomogę, nie wiem jak to się włączyć. Maybe I need to turn it on somewhere. And look at this pan, I love it. It's just as my grandmother had, kind of. Little. Może włączyć trzeba gdzieś.
No.
Wow! Wow! Yeah. Back in the day, guys. Doesn't want to. Okay, don't think. Yes. It's gonna stand here for a few minutes. I just mixed it. And also not too high. I need to be finished with cutting everything else. It totally burns. I'm gonna wait with the kale, and I'm putting this in now. Yep. And just let it stew till most of the water is out before we put the kale in and garlic in the end. And also spices in the end. I'm gonna finish cutting up the kale and find some spices. And now to my smelling abilities and remembrance of the herbs, because I don't read Russian. A lot of it is in Russian. I think this is smoked paprika, and I want that. And what more would I want? I would like some soy sauce if you can find it. Salt and pepper, I know where we have that. So now when it look like this, I'm gonna put the kale in and some water. just gonna have it on slow heat now. And I'm gonna put a bit more water later, but for now it's fine. Just need the top lid. Lid! You know, guys, once I hated cutting onions, but I love eating onions, but I realized I hate crying. Now I'm trying to embrace crying in onion cutting. We're also going to put some of the Furthest homemade sour kale in it. The water also will bring in some taste. And just let it stew. Okay, stew, Polish style. But in Latvia, with Russian herb, so probably just, yeah, internationale. And I'm gonna put some garlic in. I'm just gonna do like this, some big ones, and let it stew. Okay, guys, I cannot find the soy sauce or the lauerbeerblad, as you call them. It's like something like that, but it's actually not that. But we found some tomato puree, some smoked paprika, some fresh peppers, fresh, like, you know, whole peppers, a few of them, salt. It's gonna maybe need all this, or yeah, around that, and majoranek. I don't know how they call this in Danish, but majoranka here, or English, I mean. Sorry, the language is getting confusing me. So I think it's gonna be kind of BIGOS. It's gonna be good. So guys, herb time, spices time. Gonna take it a moment of the heat over here, so you can see what I'm doing, so there's not smoke in the whole face. And now you're putting it back on the fire. Boom-ish. And now we're gonna mix it up a bit. And then we're just gonna let it keep stewing a bit here. I'm mixing it all together. And the kale is falling. Don't mix it in the beginning, then it's all over the place. It will fall a bit if you just let it stew in the top in the beginning. Then now basically just stew time, and the longer the better. Actually, sometimes it tastes better the day or two after. Now we're gonna eat it today for dinner, for supper. Just mix it all good up and together. And it's gonna be good, like BIGOS-ish, soup-ish. I'm just gonna boil some pasta next to it because we don't have much bread. Oh, we actually don't have more bread left, but the city and the shops are far and we don't have a car, so I'm just gonna boil some pasta to the side if people want some pasta. And yeah, guys, some pasta has eggs in it and milk. Most cheap supermarket pasta has not. It's just wheat, you know, the thing you make bread of, so it's vegan too. So you're gonna have a nice vegan dinner here. Hopefully it will inspire you guys. I'm just gonna boil a bit of hot water here, and it looks like it's already boiling. It's not, it's just really cold here. So remember, a bit salt. Just a bit. Both Dima and his father don't like so much salt. Not gonna make much. Dima says he probably won't be eating it, so not so much. We're not finished here, chica. We're not finished here. I know. Just some of this. This pasta look regular pasta. You might not be able to read in Latvian, but I'm at least able to read in English. Durham read. No eggs, no milk, nothing. You can, even if you can read German or Polish. Chica, you wanna go pee-pee? Let's go, Tisa, come. You want to go to the toilet? Come, Chica. Come. Is that what you want? I thought you want to eat more. My dear, you just ate. You shouldn't be eating so much. Now is the toilet time, yeah. yeah, the pasta, I just lay it away. Sorry guys, I'm a confused blogger. I want it to be here. Oh yes, it works. Hallelujah. This one actually the bigger one. I should probably switch them up. It's not too hot here yet. For switching. Like that. And wait for the water to boil before you put pasta in, or else it can be like, you know, mushy, squishy, squishy, squishy. I learned that too late in life, guys, so I'm just helping you out. If you didn't have a mother who taught you to cook, or father, I really had none. I had my grandmother, but she died when I was really, really young. So I'm still learning with the cooking, even though I'm vegan. Some people say, oh, I'm not a good cook, I cannot be vegan like you. Girl, boy, peanut butter jelly time, you know, it's really not that hard. And then you learn with time. We all learn stuff in time. We don't know everything from the beginning. She can connect the bar, guys, when she wants in. No time. No time, chicken, no time. No time. No time. How about some water now? You ate, you poo-poo. Maybe not water now. Water now? No? Okay. And while Timo's father is out fixing the washing machine, hopefully, amen, I'll be cooking and yeah, so, you know, fresh air in, and Dima is vacuum cleaning. So hopefully he comes to a big cleaner home, and the dinner he will enjoy, we hope, amen. Oh, these stairs, guys, these stairs. Need to help him fix these stairs too somehow. I can barely walk on them when I'm 35. Yeah. One moment he's vacuum cleaning now. Just wanted to show you, yeah. Good work there. And clean the table a bit, wash the dishes. I think I'm gonna have me a cup of coffee now, guys. And yeah, the food is basically done and ready to eat. I'm not hungry now. I'm gonna wait for Dima and Dima's papa. And the pasta also here. And guys, when you finish with it, get all the water out. And normally you say if you have one, you know, pot of water, half of it is pasta, and then you don't have much water to take out. And in the end, also put a bit drop of oil so it doesn't like, what do you call it? Become like a one sticky mess. So even in a few hours, it will still be nice. So yeah, dinner basically done. And yes, and I actually ended to put a bit of these veggie sausages in it as well. Just a few. I just really want to say thank you for a moment here. I really want to say thank you. Tak. Also in Danish. Mange tak for jer, der har støttet. Because I thank you so much for the support. Because thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I'm just sharing my life. I just want to have people understand life better and understand poor people and foreigners and homeless people better, judge less. So that's why I'm showing my life. And sometimes I think I should just stop because it breaks my heart, the judgment I get or other homeless people or broke people get online. But us that have a bit strength, most of the days we should continue share our life because people are learning, people are judging less, people who come from way different households and families and life might learn from watching our lives. So we should continue doing it if we have the power. So hate us, boo-hoo, scroll. And for all the supporters, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I never ask for money in these videos. Subscription is free. I just wanted to share life. But I noticed that since I'm sharing pictures and videos of my life on TikTok and YouTube and on Facebook, there are some people judging, but there's also some people that are helping and like, hey, what's your account? Let me send you a few moneter, as they say in Danish, money, a few something, you know, and we're not even asking and begging for it. It's like sent from above, and often we are like, people have no idea when they send us money sometimes. Actually, totally broke, and this is not what I'm sharing. Why I'm sharing this. This is not so you guys gonna think, okay, I need to send her money now. I'm just thanking the people who already did a few times. And I'm just, because I knew some people live off YouTube. I didn't understand how. And I thought you need to have like millions subscriptions to get to live of it. That will never be me. I have not a big I am not a pretty woman like that. Like wow, some model. I'm not talented. I'm not a singing voice or anything that I could maybe earn of my talent. But I'm just showing my life, and a little bit support is coming in, and I'm just really, really thankful because we're struggling. We really are. We might be here, we're helping Dima's Papa now, but really it's a help for us. Or else we would be out in the snow in Denmark again, one more winter on the streets, and it's getting harder and harder to survive, especially now when I'm walking poorly and Dima's nearing his 50s. We both are not good at regular jobs. I'm a human trafficking survivor, and the way it happened for me, it was first of all, my mother was a prostitute. My father was a customer, so I was already homeless first time as a kid, and a lot of things has happened. And so my mother already pre-groomed me to life, like groomed me in a wrong way. And then when I met wrong people in life, when I met one boy, when I was seeking for home, love, he was 10 plus years older than me, and he took so much advantage of me that I was looking for a boyfriend. I wasn't looking to become a prostitute, just so people know this. Most girls don't start this because they want it. Most girls are without parents, very young, very alone, very broke, and then some hero comes along and wants to help them out. And maybe in the beginning he's nice, maybe in the beginning he's telling you he loves you, giving you a dinner, he's driving you around, and all of a sudden you need to pay back. Then he wants, to have sex with you or whatever. And even if you're not ready because you have already then experienced whatever you have experienced, some people don't understand the no, sadly, some men. And you sometimes also let stuff happen because you feel like, okay, I'm sleeping in his bed, he fed me, I owe him my life. But guys, you don't. No man, not your boyfriend or your husband, has the right to your body or the right to give of your body to other men. That is demonic, that is pure wickedness, and evil, and judgment will come for that. But that was not what I was speaking about. If you will not repent, judgment will come. But what I was saying is, I really, really want to say thank you guys. And I normally never beg for money. I have asked on Facebook lately also for money to buy his father a little gift. And right away, some people gave it. And I'm just so thankful. We have ordered it to collect spices properly, to clean them up, and for the door. So it might not be millions and like great, but for our life, our situation, this is like, I'm just so thankful, and I'm moved to tears that some people, some men also, can give you money and expect nothing in return. Because from my past, that's not what I learned. And also in the beginning, when people offered us money, I said, no, thank you, you shouldn't, I don't think so. Because I learned that when men gave me money, they wanted something back. Or if they gave money to my boyfriend, they then expected to use me. So I had like a really, really wicked relationship with money, and I still kind of have. And this is why I don't have a proper job, guys. This is why I don't have a proper job. I cannot mentally and physically work like many hours. And I have tried many times, schools and works, and even with now better bosses, because this relationship turned into like private relationship, but it was also like a boss and a slave relationship. And I would say slave, not a worker, because he took all the money, and I didn't want any of his dirty money when I was in this relationship. When people try to pay me, not him, I said, over there, that's the really one who you like dealing with. This is the salesman of this girl, so don't give me the wicked money, give it to him. I didn't say that, but I was just money with him. He's the money dealer, I said, because he was. And after him, I turned homeless. When I ran away from him, the system didn't help, police didn't help, I didn't get any help, no justice. I ended just homeless again after him. And I tried to work, I tried to find educations, but when you have this kind of trauma, I have to understand, it means like multiple, countless, I don't know if they're gonna cut this out, but countless times I've been raped, basically. I can't even count the men or remember the names of the men that raped me. When you have lived so much trauma, and this has been your relationship, that gives me problems now with my good husband. I'm still learning to be a good wife, and what is my boundaries, what is not to overreact. He's learning too. I'm his first wife, but I cannot have a boss, people. I'm healing, I'm feeling better. I believe God has taken PTSD away from me, because I was diagnosed with PTSD. No justice done, but they only put me to a psychiatrist, called me sick, gave me diagnosis, gave me money, and I didn't even have the money to travel to the psychiatrist for the drugs they wanted me on. And I hated how they said, you are sick, you have a sickness, you have a disease, you have to accept it the rest of your life, that you're gonna be crying, depressed, and traumatized. And I had like attacks. I was like really like, and I not good with how do you call it, with unclean air. I need clean air. I'm not good with smoke and stuff like that. So in the end, I didn't even know, is it asthma, is it attack, is it PTSD? I didn't know. I was like not living. And the help I got from the system, the pills, I was just not feeling it was help. So I just once, even twice, I think 2 or 3 times in my life, I tried to eat them all to just end it. So that's a help I don't want. I'm off all pills, and I believe God has healed me from PTSD. I really do. He has healed my back from discs. Now I just went out and forgot what I promised God and broke my leg in Muay Thai, because when I was in our apartment and I dressed it for years and started talking and no justice happened, I really had like the strong need to protect myself and be strong again. So I went out and started fighting again, Muay Thai, and I, instead of keeping my promises to God, I stopped listening to worship music and stopped listening to God. And yeah, and I was a bit off the path, I would say. And in all this, we lasted only 3 years in the apartment. The Muay Thai wasn't really a thing I was gonna live off anyways. I already tried many jobs, educations, and it's not for me, guys. And when I try to have like a normal job, I often been used also in that system, normal jobs, when they didn't pay me or pay me way too little, or expected me to pay to work more than I'm able to. And then I started feeling bad and sick again. So I'm like, I'm not gonna work for the system. I'm not gonna work for the man. I'm working for God, and I'm just gonna trust He will provide. That's what I'm doing. So for me, sometimes it's working for God for no money, just helping somebody out. If I cannot even help with money, if it's cleaning the stuff, whatever, I'm working for God, and I just trust He will provide the daily bread. And somehow He's doing this through miracles, through supporters are we already starting to have sometimes. And I just really wanted to say thank you, and it makes me feel like maybe there's a place for me in this world as well. So I just really want to say thank you. And I'm gonna try to continue doing this. I'm gonna promise you guys a video or 2 or even more a week. I didn't even know how to do this in the beginning. I just have a phone to edit on, to put the stuff out on. But I'm gonna continue. So if you guys like it, thank you. I didn't even know how to do it. I was just watching other YouTubers and started learning. Coco Girl, Shane Dawson, you know, and I even didn't know how do they do it. And I'm learning. I know it's not the best quality. I know it's not the best clipping yet. We already have a GoPro camera, but we bought the cheapest computer we could find before Dima lost his job also. So we need a proper computer. And I need to learn how to edit with the GoPro. So we don't have the money for a computer yet. So be patient with us, guys. But we're going to keep this profile subscription free. I would like you guys to follow and comment, give a like. And people who have money, support. If you don't. I remember when I was broke and poor, if my favorite YouTubers all of a sudden started taking subscriptions, then I couldn't watch them anymore. And that was really heartbreaking. Started watching YouTubers when I was in an orphanage. So it was really encouraging. I learned life from that. And I learned bad stuff from it. I learned good stuff from it. And I actually wanted to be a YouTuber since I was in like orphanages, and people were laughing, you can't live off making videos, blah blah blah. And I stopped and I tried play the system. I tried play normal as all the other people out there do, But you know, I'm gonna try keep doing this, and we might not never afford our own apartment, we might never afford our own car, but I really hope someday somehow we at least can afford a van life. And I'm just gonna continue making the videos, and just thank you for your support. And yeah, for every like, for every comment, for every penny, for every euro, for every corner. Just thank you very much. You guys have really no idea what you're doing and how much it means here. So I'm gonna cry. I really don't want to be a crybaby, but I learned in life, if I don't cry, then I become a bitch. If I keep my tears away, I'm gonna become very mean, very wicked again. And I advise this to you too. If you never cry or ashamed of crying, and you know you have anger problems, try crying. Try before you reach the anger point. Think of the steps before. Why are you so angry? And I found out sometimes when I'm very angry, I just had enough. I'm just frustrated and tired, and I'm really just so sad and heartbroken and need some help and support. And it's better speak and tell this. Speak with my husband and say, I'm in pain today, it's worse than yesterday. Today I cannot do anything. Don't expect anything of me. I'm sorry. And cry. Don't be embarrassed of crying. It's a human thing. I believe God even cries with us when we are in pain. Or the feelings come from God. Or the good feelings. So cry if you need to. Talk about your problems. Don't be embarrassed of crying. Don't be embarrassed of talking about your problem. Because ever since I'm trying to do that more, I'm much less angry. I don't think if I went to the psychiatrist now, they would call a new one that didn't know my past or anything, and they just had a few conversations with me. They would diagnose me with PTSD. So in the system, I have PTSD, but in the kingdom, I believe I am healed. But I'm starting to get sick when I try to have a buzz, and I become more triggered again. Like people say, you have to be here this and this hour, you have to wear this, you have to have this hair. It reminds me of a very unhealthy work situation and relationship. So that's not for me. I'm gonna do it my own way, guys, and people can like and watch and support, or they can just scroll on and move on with their lives. And that's really it for today. I think that's it for today, guys. The video is gonna be about BIGOS and feelings. Hell yeah, man. It all started with the cutting and crying with the onions. So yeah, I actually cried yesterday a bit too. But it's okay to have your days off. It's okay to cry. You're not lazy. You're not wicked. It's normal. We're not built. I don't believe we're created to be what the system is today. How people have to live and work. Don't have time to be there with their friends, with family, if they even have them, because they need this big car, this big house, and it's also expensive. We are not living. We are surviving, guys. And I don't want that. I'm not jealous of rich people. I'm really not. Many of my customers or our customers in the past were rich people. They're really lonely. Some of them are really heartbroken. And in the beginning, when it was happening to me and it was still close to my heart, I felt my pain and I hated them. They were all monsters. But I know some of you guys who go to prostitutes, I know you're just so sick and lonely and tired of this world. The world is not listening to you. You cannot be yourself. You don't know what you can say, not say, because then you will lose your work or your wife or whatever. So I have pity on these people. I have pity on you. I'm sorry for you. And I don't think if you continue doing this, you will go to heaven. Either if you sell a woman or rape a woman or pay for a woman, because it's basically really the same. You just don't know it sometimes because they have to fake it. Yeah. Even if with cows in the meat industry, I noticed first time you like inseminate a cow, she might like have like really scary eyes, big eyes. Well, I never done it. I just seen the practice and try to like move away. This is why they also dehorn them, so they don't, protect themselves. And this is the same thing pimps want to do with their girls. They don't want them going in sports, being strong and healthy. They want them to become addicts. They often are addicts themselves, some of the people who sell girls, and it's an expensive thing, so they need fast money somewhere. But I remember this dude, I didn't even smoke cigarettes when I met him, I still don't, but he really loved drugs, but he also really wanted me to become a drug addict. So I would be addicted to the drugs, so I would want to sell myself to get the drugs. He failed, and I thank God he failed, and I was strong, that I knew how my mother ended, how my mother is, if she's still alive, my biological mother, the one who was there for me. My grandma's long dead, but it was of old age, but back in Poland. But my mother, how pills and drugs ruined her brain. She has no empathy, really, no love for her own kids. And I don't want to talk about her, trash her, but I'm going to share my life. I'm not going to share her address, her name, or anything, but I'm going to keep on sharing. And the pains I once did not understand, like, why, Lord, why did you give me both a bad mother and a bad father, and the grandmother then was my mother? Why did I lose her when I was only 12? I didn't understand that. But I saw some stuff making me stronger later, understanding and remembering I don't want to be like her. I don't want to be a drug addict. I don't want to be like the pimp. I don't want anything of that. So my pain was turned around, so I stayed strong. And even though I did try some drugs, I admit I did try a few stuff, but it's not for me, and I don't want that. It's an open door. The only thing I believe in now is plant food and plant medicine, so I actually pro cannabis, but I don't even smoke it. I use it in oils, in creams, in food, or just like eat it, or in chai, and not every day. Now I don't remember what day I had it last time, probably a few times in Tenerife. So it helped me actually with the pain with walking. So if I know I have to walk much, I would use some cannabis. That is the only thing I use now. Instead of morphine, I could get on prescription. I had it and I don't want it, because that's, I think, how it started with my mom, with the alcohol and prescription medication for pain. We should, when we're in pain, be allowed to be in pain and heal, and not just take pills to go back to work. That's not how God created us. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, guys, we have these support bracelets. If anybody wants to support us, this is from Japan. I was just kneeling on, or like resting on. We have made these awesome bracelets. Now they're full of oil. I just put on oil on my hands. But yeah, you want to support us? We have these supporter bracelets as well. I just have to figure out, because I only sell them like on the streets. Denmark, I did on Christiania and Tenerife on the beach. I have to I don't have like a merch shop or anything. So I don't want to like be begging. I don't want people just to be sending me money, even though I appreciate it. I would like some, in the end, like do a merch shop or something. We're gonna make some bracelets when there says Dima and Nat YouTube, so people can fast find our YouTube channel, and we take $7 for these, and we buy them for a few, so it's not much money, but we're really trying, guys, here to like be self-supported, and not beg, not be lazy. We're not begging, we're not lazy, guys. I'm just saying thank you for all the support, and just sharing my story so you understand maybe your neighbor that is not working, that looks young and healthy. So you maybe can, instead of trashing her on Facebook, if that's what you do, I don't know if you do that, but instead of trashing people like that, you can knock on the door and ask, are you okay? Do you need somebody to talk to? Do you need some food today? If there's men visiting this apartment and you know there's a girl there, don't judge her. Don't say, oh, she's like such a slut. You don't know if she needs money to feed herself or kids, or for the bills, for medication. You don't know her situation. And I know it's really hard for people to understand, who have money, who come from money, who has a big family who can help and support them hard times. Remember, not everybody has that. And the system is not helping everybody. And even finally, when the system gives you some, I have like the last 3, I've been homeless on and off since I was 13, guys. And the last 3 years, I have a pension. But you cannot, even one person struggles to live on a pension in Denmark. And I share this pension with my husband. So it's not much. You need to do something to survive. Yeah, I'm just saying, don't judge. You don't really understand. So thank you for all the love and support. And one love to you, everybody. One love to you, everybody. Let's just try to see each other as one nation, one people, who has all kind of different looks and struggles, but we all people, we all want to be loved, and we should all love each other. Just try to find the kindness in your heart for all your neighbors. And I know in this world it's hard, but try. Don't let your heart get hardened. It's not a fun place to be. So that's it for today, guys. One love, blessings from Latvia. See you guys later. Bye.